Got air pressure hooked up, and I got this ready to go in here. And that little black rubber thing you see on there is actually out of a spark plug socket thing, you know, that's in there to like keep the spark plug porcelain from getting chipped. And it fell out when I was putting spark plugs in this, and it pretty much works pretty good there to give it a better seal. And I'm going to use that rag there on top of it when I hold it in. Now I'm using two hands, and let me wait till that compressor cycles off. Okay, you can see down there, and when I put this in, you'll actually see it gurgling out. You hear that? That's coming up from the orifice tube entrance. So that means the air was, you know, it was circulating. It isn't completely stocked up, but I haven't given it a shot yet. This isn't a high compression compressor I got. It's an old Harbor Freight piece of junk. But I'm going to I'm going to try it, and like I said, I'm going to keep jimmying it until I either get it out or I break it, and then I'll just show you a video of me crying. Okay, old orifice tube was out, and it only had, where'd it go? It only had one O-ring on it. So, I'll stick with one O-ring. And what's peculiar, when it didn't blow out when I was using the air pressure. It just didn't blow out. I don't know if I didn't have enough or not, but when I got the pliers in there, you know, I told you I was pretty nervous about breaking it off, so I went in there real careful like, and I got, you know, I guess that's what I got, you know. And that thing came out like it was greased in butter, and it was. I don't know, you know, I've watched other people pulling these things out and then blowing them out, and nothing came out really with this. And theirs even looked way worse gunked up than this. This thing here doesn't look that bad, actually. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, this isn't working out, but the screen it's not like it's plugged up with clay and dirt and metal parts, you know. You can see through it if you really think. You can almost see through the screen, so it isn't that bad. But a lot of oil came out. After that came out, oil just oozed out. And then when I put some more air pressure on it, the oil came out. You can't see it now because I've been running some water out here, but it was a puddle. So somebody's going to say, well, you need to add oil to the system. Somebody else is going to say, maybe you shouldn't, because the guy that had this before me, he had no AC for a while, and I don't know what he was doing. I know he's never opened the system, but God knows what he was adding to it, because it was leaking. It was leaking for sure, because I found the leak out of the accumulator on the low pressure side. I put some in, you know, I tried to put some Freon in it. I call it Freon. And I didn't even get that much in it, which is coming right out of here. And I don't know, but I'm just going to put it all back together here, and I'm going to vacuum it down. I'm going to put the AC, I'm going to put that AC stuff in there, 134, whatever you want to call it. Not much on nomenclature, but that's about it. Yeah, there's where you get, you know this anyways, but the spark plug gap is there. I got the orifice tube in, and this is something I forgot to show you before on the accumulator, not receiver dryer. Here's the new one, of course. Here's the old one. Listen to this. guess that's that little pack in there that's supposed to keep stuff dry in the receiver dryer, huh? New one. No sound. So that's something to consider. And also I was talking about the oil. You know, that's back in and together now. And the point is, I don't know if this thing needs oil or if it was overfilled. And I guess I'm gonna just, you know, cross my fingers with this. But in a little bit, I'll get this hooked together with the accumulator. You know, turn this back around and see what happens. Last but not least, when you pull that orifice tube out, and I almost think that these are something that should be changed out, you know, like almost like an oil filter, except not once every 3 months or 3,000 miles, you know, maybe every 10 years. This car is actually 18 years, so, you know, it doesn't look that bad, but it was definitely probably due. And the point I'm getting at with this thing is, when you take it out, really, really make sure you remember which way it comes out. Because after I pulled it out, I kept saying, which way? You know, I kind of got confused. It's so easy to think, oh, you can't forget. But that little thing will mess you up, and then you'll start having ulcers. All right, got it hooked up. And I've been running this now, 45 minutes or so. And I just shut it off and closed it all up, and we're going to see if she holds the vacuum, and if so, then we go to the next part. That's putting in some, I'm going to add dye, and I've decided I'm going to add some oil, and of course the refrigerant. That's what AC's working. I got cold air, but it was a weird experience. I had all this hooked up, and this can here, I had this attached to it, and I bled it and all that, and went right in, and went right in, and this started to get cold, and this thing started to kick a little bit. But I take that back, that didn't get cold, but by the time this can got in, and it's 12 ounces. This calls for 24 ounces. This just started kicking a little bit. So the can's empty. I get the next can, same plunger, put it on, hook it up. No matter how much I try to turn this down and let it out, nothing's coming out. So I'd say, wow, you know, so I get frustrated, and I go grab another can. This here I bought today, and I hooked this up to a can, cranked it down, and it won't connect. No matter how hard you try, that thing will not screw on there. And I know you think, well, maybe if you twist it, turn the cable, but it wouldn't go on that side either. And I bought this at Advance Auto, and I wish I had the package still, because after I got it home, it was too late. But somebody had actually sliced that pack real fine and used it and then put it back and returned it. And I didn't notice it till I got home. So again, you know how many times, and I'm sure it happens to you, you go and you get a part at a store and you get it home and it's wrong or it's not right, but you can tell somebody had it and returned it. But this thing here, see? This goes right on, you know? I don't have any trouble with it. On, off. They do look a lot alike, but they're not the same. I don't know what this is for, but it will not fit on this, no matter how hard you try. So I'm stuck, and I don't know what to do, you know? By the way, it's an old leftover from when I was younger, R12. Pretty weird setup, but if they worked, same deal, you turn it down a little point one in the can. So I unhooked stuff. I went with this. And this thing, it's empty now. But it saved the day. It saved the day. So, whatever they want to say about this stuff, but it hadn't been this, because this thing was making weird noises and it wasn't blowing any hot. I mean, cold air, it was just blowing hot. And I was about ready to give up, and I thought I had some serious problem. I figured, what if I got to lose? Because I knew that, because I kept saying, but I know there's not enough refrigerant in there. I'm figuring you're supposed to have 1 pound and 8 ounces, I believe it is. 1 pound, 12 ounces. So I knew I had 12 ounces, but I needed another pound. And I knew I had a little bit in there, so I was running at about half a tank, I guess you could say. And this is 20, but I had used it some. So I don't know exactly where I got it, but I got cold air. And you buy stuff nowadays, a lot of these things I've got them, and I've got other cans over there, you turn them in, you open it, nothing comes out. You take the thing off, nothing comes out, the points don't go down deep enough. No matter how hard, no matter how far you turn that in and turn that down. I shouldn't be putting this at my eyes. And I'm not going to say where this stuff's coming from, but brother, that's it. I'll see y'all.